Emmanuel Macron is known for being one of the European leaders most in favour of further integration, yet in 2017 he described himself as a hard Brexiter. The French president is visiting the UK tomorrow and will meet with Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall at Clarence House for a quarantine-exempt event. Mr Macron and the Prince of Wales will be commemorating the 80th anniversary of General Charles de Gaulle's appeal for French resistance during World War II. He is the first head of state to visit since the coronavirus pandemic, and this is the first announced engagement for the royal family in person since lockdown began. A royal spokeswoman said government guidelines on social distancing would be followed. Sources at Number 10 confirmed that Mr Macron will also meet with Prime Minister Boris Johnson for a bilateral meeting in Downing Street ahead of Brexit crunch talks later this year. Mr Macron is famously a Europhile and has previously played hardball with the UK in Brexit negotiations. However, astonishing comments from 2017 reveal he once identified as a hard Brexiter. In an interview with Monocle magazine in March 2017, he said, "I'm a hard Brexiter. I think that Europe has made a mistake of negotiating the intergovernmental accord. It created a precedent, which is that a single state can twist the European debate to its own interests. Cameron was toying with Europe and we agreed to go along with it, which was a mistake." He is here referring to the special status deal David Cameron struck with the EU in February 2016. The former Prime Minister hoped it would be enough to convince Eurosceptics in the UK that remaining within the EU was the best option. However, it was seen in Britain as only securing very small concessions from the bloc and was not enough to win the day in June 2016, when the UK decidedly chose to leave the EU. However, hearing Mr Macron describe himself as a hard Brexiter is bizarre, given his well-known ideas about European unity.